Hello everyone, welcome to Day in Life Aboriginal on Life from Channel. Today is still July 18th, video 4, and I'm talking about this one lady is going to be coming around to do a reading or searching or whatever the problem is. And my dad hasn't done any kind of reading, so I'm not going to quotate him, but just throw my hands out there. He hasn't done any kind of reading or fortune told or anything like that or whatever. Is it like fortune told? Anyway, my grandma, his mother, used to do people's fortunes, and a lot of it was coming true. And his uncle, my great uncle, used to do that too. He did it once for me. I think I was 17, 18, 19, somewhere around there. Long time ago. And it kind of left more questions than what he did for me. But I don't know. I don't want to talk about that about me anyway. Okay, well, I don't know if I already talked about it. I probably have. The reason, okay, the reading he did for me, I don't know if it's fortune told or whatever you call it. It's some kind of reading anyway. Went to him, kind of hesitated, because my life is, it was fun, it was unreserved, not really many friends and a lot of family and traveling around. I was busy and like school, to finish up school and going to work and some of that. And I overheard the uncle was doing that, and I was kind of skeptical because, well, he's a great uncle anyway. Skeptical, of that stuff. But anyway, we sat down. We talked about. We visited a lot. My dad has sold rattles and other crafts and stuff, and did stuff for him, and drank with him, and hung out and stuff like that. And one day he says they were talking about doing this, and that, and reading and stuff like that. And he goes, "Yeah, you should come over sometime, and we could do a reading." And he goes, "I already know a little bit about you." And he goes, "I have this, this feeling of different stuff and stuff like that." And he's an old guy. It's not because of the drinking or that he's trying to spread on the bull crap or anything like that. But I decided to check it out. If he wanted any cigarettes, something from the store. I think it was selling crafts from Tim and stuff like that. And he goes, "You're not busy today, are you?" And I said, "No, not really. Just trying to sell some crafts and stuff like that." And he goes, "You want me to do your reading?" And I said, "Me is, not really much going on in my life anyway. So let's do a reading because not really much going on in my life at that time. Besides school and biking around and what family and what friends I had and it was just like somewhat a busy life." So, just took a little break. And, yeah, okay. Me being, young and, not thin, fit, and, sure, like there couldn't be anything bad to be talking about. I'm not going to be dying anytime soon. I'm not too old. And so, yeah, sure, let's do this reading. So you get into it and stuff like that. And, not so much of just like a little bit of the cards, a little bit of the Indian medicine, a little bit of touch my hand or my hand on his kind of thing. I not really remember the whole full details. It was such a long time ago, and I have blank spots in my memory, and it's just kind of hazy. But I didn't remember what he was talking about. He told me, he goes, "This is odd, this is odd, a little bit odd reading." And, he goes, "It's not unheard of that he's felt this kind of, like these feelings or this kind of reading, he says, come across a few of them like that." He said to me that This is my soul, but not the body I'm supposed to be in. That I was born before my time and born after my time. That there was a timeline, and I somehow have fallen out of the timeline, and only me myself could get back into my timeline, saying that this is my soul but not my body, and I'm in the wrong body at the wrong time, that I should have been born before or I should have been born after this. He said he's not 100% sure. But, and then like details of being, he said like something of the stars and stuff like that. I didn't really know exactly. And you know, him speaking English and speaking his language stuff, and then the different dialects of things he's talking about and accent and stuff, and didn't really understand everything about it. But saying something about, because one day you'll see, I think it was a red woodpecker. Yeah, a red woodpecker. You need to get me a feather or 2 feathers. I think it was 2 feathers. Get me 2 feathers of a red woodpecker when you come across it, and bring that two feathers to me, and I'll let you know what it's about. And I never came across any a red woodpecker anywhere. It just seemed mostly blue. So he's long gone now. He's been probably gone maybe 15 years, maybe 17 years, and not exactly sure. I guess apparently I don't know. Something happened in my past life, something unfinished, and I guess I died too soon, and solely my body was kind of lost. And like I said, you know, either I was born too soon or born too late. That is not my timeline. Only me myself can get back to my timeline and fix things. And you know, this isn't the life I was supposed to be in, and it was just really confusing. So he said something in my past life was cut short. He said he doesn't know exactly what, and he said it's really hazy. He said it could be a number of things. It could be, you know, I got killed, or an accident, or I committed suicide, or a heart attack, or because it could be a number of different things that could happen. That if I'm near somebody or something, my body would feel it. If I'm going across, you know, a big field or some big area, and then there's something on mine says, hey, there's something there, you should check it out. Might something interest you, you know, it's that feeling. So when I'm going to cross this field to a certain point, and there was some change on the ground, like that spot, and then it's like, okay, some change. I don't know, a few bucks, threw in my pocket. I think not that day, I think 2 or 3 days after, seen a friend I haven't seen for such a long time, and she goes, wow, I haven't seen you for a long time. No, we kind of bumped each other every now and then, but then we haven't really seen each other for like a long time since, you know, we were younger. And I gave her a hug, and I was like, I have something to tell you. It could be good and it could be bad. And you know, it's just something on the top of my head, and it was just a feeling. When I'm shaking somebody's hand, or I've had contact with somebody, and I have that feeling, you know, I know them as good or bad, and that stuff that's happening in life, something's going to happen, or something good or bad, whatever. Anyway, so I gave her a hug, and I said, I need to tell you something. I don't know really if I should. You know, it could be good and it could be bad. And I just spit it out, whatever I don't want my brain. Told her, I said, you are pregnant with a girl, and she's not going to live too long because you're going to have a miscarriage. And I think she had a couple kids before that, and then this was going to happen with miscarriage. And she goes, really? She goes, I don't even know if I'm pregnant or not. And, you know, she went to get checked out. I seen her like a week to 10 days later. We bumped into each other again. She goes, you're right. I was pregnant. I'm not too sure if it was a girl, but I did have a miscarriage. And I said, I'm sorry, I just thought I had to let you know, and it was whatever, it's on top of my head. She goes, that's the weird little gift you have right there. And there's a lot of things that explain that, and I'm not going to say I'm a specific kind of person, but then down the road, I've kind of let that gift go, to not even bother to pay attention to it. Sometimes that little gift could be a good thing, and a lot of times it's a bad thing. And I basically just not even bothered to listen to it, and it's basically just gone now. That sort of gift. I thought that's to fill you guys in on that. Something I really wanted to talk about, because talking about readings and feelings, and I've seen so many different movies. I've seen a lot of different stuff going on in my life, and good and bad, and books and whatnot, and believe stuff to a certain extent, don't believe stuff to a certain extent, and life is still going on. I mean, I'm still here. I've died many times in my life. I don't know why I'm still here. I don't know what kind of purpose. My purpose is not really anything spectacular right now, because I'm on a standstill and my life's not really doing anything, and I don't really know why I'm here. Still here. But anyway, I'm at the end of this video now, so if you guys like this video, please do hit the like button. Please subscribe to me. Make sure this video on channel might benefit you, might benefit me. Please do tell your friends and family. Thank you for this video. Tell me you guys watch it. Hope you have a nice day, morning, night. And remember to be Aboriginal, then original.
Yeah.